Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. His plan working, Alex rebuffs Theresa's advances, and Tripp answers Wendy's offer in a sanitarium room. A completely dressed Wendy and Tripp snuggle in a bed together. She tells him she's no way felt near to him after what they went through. She remembers their emblematic marriage and her asking if he'd marry her for real. Formerly they got out of the beer tank. Still, she doesn't flash back his answer. Perhaps you can give me an answer now? Brady comes to Titan to bandy Alex's relationship with Kristen. Alex tells him it's none of his business, but Brady needs to know what his intentions are toward his son. Alex assures him being a stepdad isn't on his immediate to-do list. Brady accuses him of trying to make Theresa jealous, advising him it could blow up in his face. Theresa marches into the manse, demanding to know what Kristen's wind-up is. Kristen coyly says she and Alex are just getting to know each other and taunts her about giving him up. She wonders why Theresa cares since she's shacking up with Brady. Theresa insists they're just united in extremity. Kristen purrs that she'll tell Theresa what she's really over to with Alex. Further, what Tate's portrayer expostulated to at home, Abe and Paulina count Lexi's Elysian visit. Paulina calls her their guardian angel, but she's also jealous of her. She wants to be the love of his life. She knows it's greedy of her, but Abe calls it mortal. You re the bone. That I love now, he says. I love you with all my heart and for the rest of my life. Paulina calls herself lucky. Before Tripp can give Wendy an answer, Stephanie and Kayla burst into the sanitarium room. Stephanie presents the cases with gifts from Joey Beer Blackjacks and a 6-pack of Tripp's favorite Seattle beer. Jada arrives with follow-up questions about their hijacking. She and Stephanie partake an uneasy look. Further Days alums reunite again on Hallmark alone with Jada. Wendy recounts her and Tripp's fire in the beer tank. She grows emotional recalling their promises and holding each other until they stopped breathing. When Jada smiles over Wendy, considering herself married. Wendy says it just felt right at the time. Jada tells her if they've the real deal, it'll last. In the lobby, Tripp takes a call from Ava while Kayla brings up Stephanie's icy look with Jada. Kayla offers to hear if she wants to talk. Tripp returns, reporting that Ava, who has been cowling non-stop, will have the auto staying when he and Wendy are ready to go. Kayla warns Tripp that she and Steve will be swimming as well. After what he went through, Tripp is fine with that. He also details how he and Wendy passed the time in the beer tank, including getting wetted. Further, former American Idol judge joins the voice at the manse. Kristen tells Theresa how important she loves being with Alex and muses that Rachel will profit from a positive manly influence. Theresa points out that's Brady's job. Kristen says in a perfect script, Rachel would have both her parents together, but Brady's not open to that. Theresa retorts that it's not 1955. They can't co-parent without being together. Kristen is well apprehensive, but it's stylish for a child to be with her parents, together in a loving relationship. So if someone were to help Brady with the idea of a relationship with her, also Alex wouldn't stand a chance. Scoffing, Theresa sees herself out. At Titan, Alex reminds Brady how cozy he formerly set up him and Theresa on his settee. Brady recalls that happened after Tate's arrest and Theresa fell off the cart. It meant nothing. Alex didn't believe him also and doesn't now. Brady warns Alex he's dealing with 2 women that are a lot of work and can make him miserable. Don't say I didn't advise you, okay? Further, Chicago P.D. Alum returns to direct. Brady comes to the manse to inform Kristen he knows Alex isn't serious about her or being a stepdad. Kristen accuses Brady of being jealous. Brady assures her his only concern is for Rachel. They were the Hindenburg of connections. Protesting, Kristen strongly kisses him. He pulls down, wondering what the hell is wrong with her. He stalks out. Kristen gleefully believes that his mouth says no, but his lips say yes. Theresa comes to Alex's apartment. She admits that after seeing him with Kristen, she realized she may have overreacted by moving out. She strokes his casket, telling him how much she's missed him. She asks if he's missed her. Alex thinks about Kristen encouraging him to make Theresa more and more jealous over what she can't have. In the present, he tells Theresa she should go further to Wendy and Johnny's Horton cabin honeymoon. At the sanitarium, Stephanie gushes over how romantic Tripp and Wendy's emblematic marriage is. She's so happy for them. Kayla is happy for them too, but points out they were both youthful and were in a tense situation. She advises they not rush into anything. Jada comes out to question Tripp, egging the women to visit Wendy. Stephanie embraces Wendy in her sanitarium room. She's sorry about what she went through, but she's happy her family wasn't alone. A reticent Kayla looks on. Further, Jude's christening promises to be explosive at home. Abe and Paulina imagine taking a comforting tropical holiday. When Paulina notes her heart is beating presto, she speculates it could beat indeed briskly. Since Dr. Johnson didn't say anything about limiting her physical exertion, she suggests they take her new and advanced ticker for a test run. An eager Abe follows her to the bedroom. As Tripp and Wendy stay in the lobby, he tells her how important he loves her. Still, they need to take their time. They agree not to make life-altering opinions when they're about to die. They get there. Further, the story days should tell, but when Theresa joins Brady as he eats alone in the square. She steals his feasts, remarking how easy it's between them. She had that with Alex. Brady urges her not to go too hard on him, because formerly Kristen shows her true colors. He'll go running for the hills. Alex textbooks Kristen that he played hard to get with Theresa, so she more be right. Kristen replies that Brady was there. It'll work. Eye on the prize. Kristen gloats over baby sibling for Rachel. Alex rejects Theresa's temptation. Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers recap for Tuesday, March 26th, reveals that Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, arrived at Titan to defy Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, about his intentions since his relationship with Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, affected Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater. Alex made it clear that he was a long way from being a little girl's stepdad and that nothing serious was going on with Kristen. Brady was relieved about that, but he also advised Alex that he was playing with fire since Kristen and Theresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, were both complicated women who could beget misery. At the DiMera manse on Tuesday's day's occasion, Theresa showed up to demand answers about Kristen's love with Alex. Kristen acted like Alex was a awful swain and that Theresa was a fool for ever giving him up. That said, if someone were to convert Brady that Rachel's parents should be together, also Alex wouldn't stand a chance. Theresa sounded to realize she had to play some games of her own and stormed out, which led her to Alex's apartment. After Theresa admitted she might be overreacted when she moved out, she put her hands near Alex's neck and talked about how much she missed him and his touch. Alex flashed back Kristen, prompting him to keep making Theresa jealous and not muck effects up this time, so he pulled down and said she should leave. Theresa asked if Alex was sure, so he verified she should go. Still, Alex easily wanted Theresa as she walked toward the door and said she hoped to see him again soon. After Alex offered a wee LLC, he texted Kristen about sticking to the plan and said she'd more be right about this. Back at the DiMera manse on Tuesday's day's occasion, Brady brazened Kristen about misrepresenting her relationship with Alex, who said it was all fun and games between them. Kristen argued that Alex could still come Rachel's stepdad in the future. In fact, Kristen suggested that Alex might give Rachel a little family if the stars aligned. Brady pushed Kristen to cut all this out, but she indicted him of being jealous and dropped hints about them getting back together. After Brady denied any covetousness, Kristen wound up kissing him anyway. Brady pulled down from that kiss and acted like Kristen was insane for allowing they should be together, but she kept trying to play up their unique dynamic, especially in the bedroom. Although Brady ultimately left in a huff, Kristen felt certain the plan was working and texted Alex some words of consolation. At the sanitarium on Tuesday's DOL show, Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, showed up with some gift bags for Tripp Johnson, Lucas Adams, and Wendy Shin, Victoria Grace, since Joey Johnson, Tanner Stein, transferred some surprises.